The only reason that you feel lost is because you leave yourself no time in the day to think. So what do you do when you're driving, when you're going for a walk, or when you're just sat at home doing nothing? You're probably listening to music in the car, you're probably listening to a podcast when you go for a walk, or you might just watch porn or watch a Netflix series or play some video games when you're at home. My point is, there's no opportunities in the day for you to just think. And I felt like this for a long time, and I've sort of like gone back into this habit of feeling a little bit lost, a little bit directionless. And I feel like a lot of young guys feel lost and directionless. A lot of my mates especially feel like this. When you look into what they do in their daily habits, in their like routine, in their life, they don't leave any opportunity to just think. When I actually allowed myself to just sit and think about what I actually want to do, that is when I started to feel like I had a bit of a direction, a bit of a goal that I could actually work myself towards. And that was this YouTube channel. And having this YouTube channel has given me like something to work at. I'm not saying that you need to just pick the best business in the world or the best, like most productive thing that you could possibly do. It's just having something to work at that makes you feel like you're going towards a goal. It could be 1,000 subscribers, or it could be 100,000 subscribers, or a certain amount of money or whatever. But I feel like a lot of guys feel lost because they don't have anything that they're working towards. They just work a normal job, a normal 9-to-5 job. Like me, I work a 9-to-5 job, but a lot of guys, that's all they've got. I've kind of got that and this YouTube channel. So I'm gonna get into sort of a few tips on how you can just avoid oversaturating, you could say, your brain with content, with stuff, so that you actually have room to think. So like the examples I came up with at the beginning of the video, right? You're driving to work, and I'll tell you a funny story about my car. So my car doesn't lock. It doesn't lock, and I won't go into the reasons why. It's technical, but it doesn't lock. And then another issue happened because it doesn't lock, where the center console doesn't work. So my menu buttons and my radio, I can't change the time on my car. So I bought myself a little speaker, right? Because I still wanted to listen to music in the car. My phone like would no longer connect to the car. So I still wanted to listen to music. I bought a little speaker, put it in my car, and I used that for like a year, listening to music through a little Bluetooth speaker on my dashboard. And then one day I woke up to go to work, and I opened my car door, and I noticed that the glove box is down in my car, and the driver's side glove box is down as well. So I sit in and I ring my dad. I'm like, Dad, did you go in my car yesterday? And he's like, no, I've not been in your car for a few days now. And then that's when it hit me. Someone had gone around testing the door handles on my street and broken into my car and just taken my speaker. They didn't take anything else from it. Not that there was really anything in my car, but they didn't like try and steal my car or, I don't know, vandalize it. Or they literally just opened the door handles and thought, oh yeah, I'll have this speaker. So yeah, I don't have a speaker in my car anymore. And that's forced me to just listen to nothing in my car. Like I just drive and don't have any music on, don't have even podcasts on or anything, right? And it's meant that I've actually had opportunities to now just think, which sounds weird. I don't think a lot of people really understand this, but it's like when I'm driving to and from work, I can think about what I want to do with the YouTube channel. Like, what videos do I want to make? What have I learned recently that could be helpful to you, for you to learn, or for me to teach you about? And it's opportunities like that that start to give you a sense of direction, a sense of a goal, where you're actually going to end up going. You need time to think about that. Like if I asked you, what are you doing with your life right now? I could ask my friends this and they wouldn't know. And then you ask them the simple question, well, have you thought about it? And a lot of people just don't have the time to even sit down and just be with their own thoughts for 30 to 40 minutes and just think about what they actually want to do. And so this opportunity where my speaker got stolen in my car was an opportunity for me to actually just think when I'm driving to and from work, which has been really helpful. And another thing as well is like when I go for a walk, I've trying to do a thing now where I usually take my headphones when I go for a walk, and now I'm just trying to, have them around my neck and just not actually listen to anything. Sometimes I'm like actively thinking about, okay, why don't I just walk in silence for like 20 minutes? And if I get too bored, I'll just put them on again, right? And just listen to some music. You could try that. And then the biggest one that you're probably having the biggest issue with right now is when you're just sat at home, just watching content, right? I mean, that's what you're doing right now. You're watching me. I mean, hopefully this is like some useful advice. But if you're gonna get any value out of this video, what I'll end it on is just turn off this video right now and just think, right? Just think for 10, 15 minutes about what you actually wanna do. You're obviously into self-improvement, that's why you're watching this video. So maybe do a self-improvement YouTube channel, right? Get into self-improvement, read books on self-improvement, watch videos like this and get information from other people, go and do the stuff. And if it helps you, then go and teach other people in your own way about that thing. Like, you don't have to pick the thing that's gonna be the most successful or gonna make you the most money or the best business right now. It doesn't matter. Like, the amount of money that you could get from YouTube is insignificant, in my opinion, to having just being at peace with the idea that you're working towards something, because in the early stages of YouTube, you're not going to make much money, right? You're not going to make much money at all. And just having something to work at, to work towards, that is outside of your mundane existence and your mundane job is going to be far more important than just money in the bank in the long run. So yeah, just turn this video off after you watch this and have a think about what you actually want to do, what are you interested in, and what are some sort of business models that you could do that you could work towards for the next 6 months. I mean, it's going to be YouTube probably, right? It's so easy to get into, and just content creation in general, just being a producer, producing something. It could be music, it could be art, it could be anything, right? But I guarantee you probably not actually sat and thought about it. You're probably just distracting yourself with porn, with social media, with Netflix, with video games. So I guess the whole point of this video is don't oversaturate your brain with content throughout every hour of the day. Just take that story that I told you about my car, my speaker getting stolen, and just try and have moments where you're literally just with your own thoughts for, it could be 15 minutes, it could be 40 minutes a day, and just have a think. Think about what you're gonna do, think about what you're interested in right now, and how could you expand on that and give value to other people, and through YouTube or whatever it is. Okay, thank you so much for watching, bro. And yeah, hope you got some value out of the video, and I will see you in the next one.